the land of digital gold. TA with T.I. Joe, we bold. Charts light up as we unfold. Trust the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis with trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy, network the mission.
Piper Academy. Oh yeah. Let's go, guys. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's do this. Oh, wrong one. There we go. There it is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. This is the TA portion with T.I. Joe, or Trade Intuition. My name is Joe, and this is the TA portion. This is the Trade Academy portion of the Piper Academy Network. So I do welcome you here. If this is your first time, please recommend, of course, doing the subscribe, notification bell, all that fun stuff. And I just want to say thank you guys for being here. Let us look at the bubbles. The bubbles tell us a story. What is a story? It's boring. Why is it boring? We got flipping and flopping. We have, not even -1%. Then we have some that are up, not even 1%. It's not looking too great right now. But what is Bitcoin doing? Well, we're going to get to that in just a moment. Let us look at the daily. That was the hourly. The daily, not looking good. But why is that? Bitcoin is doing fairly well. Yes, it had made an all-time high again today. And then it retraced. But why are these 54? What? Wow. 54% down. So normally when it pumps, or rather when it gets listed on several exchanges, and this is what happened on this one, it got listed on several exchanges all at once. And I'm pretty sure there was angel investors, people who were invested in this prior to the launch. Because of that, well, they're selling. They're selling as soon as this coin launches. They're selling. And I know this coin went on a bunch of exchanges all at once. And so the price went up and then it came down. So whenever there's a new listing, I always tell my community, you want to wait at least a week. Could you make money on the run up? Sure. But then usually that greed gets to you. You're up 20, 40, 80% within a couple of moments. And you're going to hold it. You're going to hold it because it's going to go to the moon. And then it dumps on you. And now you sell it at +8 if you're lucky. Or maybe even at -12 if you're lucky. All right. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I see here was a free airdrop that nobody previously traded in the Phantom wallet. Was it an airdrop? Is this also available on exchanges? There was one where there was a lot of listings. I could have sworn it was this one. Huh. Good to know, Retro Mike. Retro Mike's a smart one in the group. See, everybody probably swapped it into Sol. It's a safe bet. Safe bet. See here, Joe, plus it had airdrops. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know about the airdrops. I knew about the... Did I see airdrops? There was a lot of stuff on this one. Like all my news feeds were talking nothing but this. Getting listed on this exchange and this exchange and this exchange. And there might have been an airdrop in there, but I just didn't pay attention to it. But yeah, it's down. So what I would do is, if you like this coin, if there's any kind of tokenomics to it, any kind of roadmap, any kind of use case, then, or you just like the penguin, then of course I'd wait a week. All right, moving on. What are we looking at? We are looking at a Bitcoin, and of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any comments, suggestions, please let me know. And if I don't know, I'll let you know. So just kind of give you a heads up. I'll say, well, I don't think, well, maybe I might be wrong on that. Someone in the group, let us know, please. That's what I do. All right, let's see here. We do have Crypto Coin Mindset saying first, very nice. Time to learn with Bingo Bango. Yes, that's right. Trade Intuition. You got it, guys. Username, nice poll. Tracer Joe. Nice poll. Thank you. We got Ian in the house. What's going on, guys? What's going on? See here. Tracer Joe is my favorite. No, Never financial advisor. There's no financial advice here or on this channel or this network. Just to make that clear. All right, so we're looking at Bitcoin. Yesterday we mentioned that the price was over here, and during my show, I do a show at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. During my show, the price action was actually right here. And based off of the current price action, I was saying that hopefully it'll retrace to the 382, which is on this blue line. Hopefully it'll retrace here and then potentially get a bounce, because normally they're retracing about 38%, then coming up. And then when I was on Piper Academy a few hours later, this ended up happening where we created a new high. So because we have a new high, this has to change. Before, this was potentially the pivot point, but now since we have a definite pivot point, we have to adjust it. So we adjusted here. Excuse me. We're looking at this on Piper Academy yesterday, and we saw this. It's like, man, more than likely it's going to bounce right here off of the ooh, man, off of the 0.5, excuse me, and more than likely it's going to come up. This is my thought process. If it happens, great. You know, we have this resistance we got to go through, and then potentially making a higher high. And what we want to see is a bounce. We want to see a bounce on this trend line. If we don't get the bounce, then, you know, we're coming down, and this is the level that we need to watch. This, it's in purple, 105.845. If we lose this level, very high chance. Now, of course, we didn't say this part, but I did this part during today's show on my 12 o'clock show. If it breaks this level, because this right here, look at this 1 hour time frame. I love the 1 hour doing Bitcoin. I love it. Look at all of these stops right at the same level. If the price breaks below this level, there's a very high chance we're going to the 1 hour fair value gap. Very high chance. And then from there, just level by level, hopefully we bounce. If we don't, then here's our next trend line. And if we continue coming down, be careful, because we may come all the way down to, let's see here. Where do we? I mean, there's so many levels. I mean, look at this huge zone right here. Can I get this? Oh, cleaned up. But anyway, let's go but hopefully it bounces in this area and it comes up. This was our previous all-time high that we had a lot of support resistance. So if we do come down, the lowest I think that will go for now is 99.8. 99.8. Now, we're not done yet. We're not done. What else did Bitcoin do? What else did Bitcoin do? Well, if we play the replay, we can see that it started coming up, kind of getting rejected around this area, but not so much now it's getting rejected. And this is the importance of trend line support resistance. We don't know what's going to happen. We can only kind of see what might happen. And it's always, if this happens, then that. If we get a rejection, then more than likely we have to watch for this level to break, coming down, possibly a bounce coming up, and once again, level by level. So then here is what we're referring to, where it did come up, and then we were looking for a retest, didn't happen, broke right back in, came down pretty hard, and a bunch of the alts felt it. And then there was a buy up. Man, a lot of trades got stopped out. For us, our stops were didn't get stopped out. Not this one. On the 10th, man, we had some trades open and they were stopped. They were stopped out. Now, granted, it's better to be in a stop than not have one in this current moment, and not have one because it could have dropped 40, 50, and then who knows, we go to 10K. I don't think so. But, you know, we got stopped out. And then we protected our capital to trade another day. And here we are again, coming down. Our stops didn't get hit this time. Coming up, getting rejected, coming back down. Now, what do I think? Well, pretty much same scenario to where if it comes down here and it breaks this level, well, then hopefully we're looking for a bounce in this. If we don't get the bounce, I don't think it's going to be bearish. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be bearish for this just for the simple fact that, I mean, all-time high again, really? When we're literally doing all-time highs almost every other day, literally, and sometimes multiple times a day. I think if anything, we break this level, which is right here, come into this 1 hour fair value gap, then come up, maybe bounce in here for a little bit. So this is my new or updated. So maybe do this. You know what? I'm gonna say even go up to here to this resistance, because this is our new resistance. Come up to here, come down. And it's so funny how the market is reacting to this little move. It's not a 20% drop. What is it? 2%? I haven't even checked it. Barely over 2%. And the market's just going nuts. The market's going nuts. All right, let's see here. Any comments, questions, concerns, issues, any coins you want me to do, let me know. Let's see here. If not, oh, we do have one. JB says, vets. Let's do some vet. I absolutely love vets. See, vets. And that one has a large market cap. I always think it has a small one for some reason. Go into the list. Here, French Toaster says, been gone for a few days. We missed you, man. We did. We missed you. Bad. What's going on, buddy? What is going on? We got Harp in the house. What's going on, my friend? What is going up? So here, Bitcoin's going up. Bitcoin, alts really soon too. So here, what are the chances of hitting 114, 120 prior to going down? 114, 120. I mean, it's doable. How far down are you expecting? You know, because it's all level by level. Let's say we do hit 114. In my opinion, the lowest will, or rather not the lowest, but the main area that I would look for is just support here off of the previous high. So we would look for support at 107.8. You know, if it goes to 114, because then it'll come down, and this is its previous all-time high. So it'll actually create a zone in here. So if it breaks this level 108.3-ish, hopefully it bounces here and comes up. If not, within the next all-time high. And if not, maybe this purple or this all-time high over here. So these all-time highs, to me, they hold more weight than anything else, because it stopped going that. So it was going up and up and up, and then there was a lot of pressure here, selling pressure, and then it came down. So this to me is very strong. Same thing here. It broke through it, up and up and up, and it couldn't go any higher, and it stopped. To me, this is very strong. So the all-time highs, that's why I'm labeling them. The all-time highs, they're very strong. So if we do go to 114, the first level of support at the moment is 107.8. Good question. So here. See, FN Bitcoin dominance. Don't know what that means. I'm an old man. I'm not good with abbreviations. FN. No idea. I'm trying to think of the different ones, like, let's see here. How about peak? Haven't looked at that in days. Yeah. What is in peak? I think I'm actually trading that one on leverage. I'm down, but I'm doing low leverage. So I'm waiting for it to go further down. If it does, that way I can double up on it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, just look at it. All right, very good. All right, so we got 2 coins, and let's go ahead and go with the first one. The first one is near. Let's go to YouTube, and let's check this out. So let's side some of my indicators. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's why. All right, so this is an aggressive entry. I think we talked about this one yesterday. Aggressive entry here. It started going nice, you know, started coming up, and then it just, nope. So we'll see what happens on this one. And here's a lower entry. Hopefully it comes down. Here's our lower entry. Doesn't stop us out. comes up, breaks out of this, travels in this zone for a bit, comes up, a safer entry, set your alert at this level. Then the 4-hour candle close must close above 0.005618. So that is that. What is this? It's the same thing. Okay. So we'll do this one. What's with this one? Put this one over. Okay. So let's do VET, USDT. Let's go MEXC. Now I'd use MEXC because I always trade on MEXC. So here we had a bunch of drawings. This was our daily fair value gap. The price action did come into the fair value gap to come up. We were talking about the price when it was right here, saying that it might come down and then create this pivot. Once it breaks the pivot, let me make this a little bit larger. Once it breaks the pivot, then of course you enter. 4-hour candle must close above this level. Price action was right here when we were doing this. Price action did come down into our daily fair value gap, did come up, came down, came up, broke this level, just kind of like how we drew here, broke the level. This one you would enter. Now, would I enter right here? No, it's too close. It's too close to this. I was hoping we'd enter down here because now this is a little bit away from this level, but I would have to wait for it to break this level down. And I wouldn't have entered to about right here. So here's where I would enter, thinking that it could possibly come back down to the bottom of this and then come up. And then once it created this new area coming down, then breaking this level, then I would add to my entry. So that's what I would do for this. And of course, you know, I'm not saying that because it did this. I'm saying that because that's how I trade. It came up, bounced beautifully off of this box that we have here. It's doing this number. It's looking good. We do have this trend line that it broke out of. I'd have to do it here just to try to get more touches. Did break out of it. What's the price range tool? Tell me as far as the percentage away from different levels of resistance. 3%, 6%. Okay, so to be safe, and especially right now, you want to be safe. To be safe in this. Oh, thank you, Harp. I was kind of thinking that, but I was like, no, there's no way he would do that. There's no way he would say that. Remember, I'm Ron Burgundy. I will literally say what's on the screen. I'm trying to do, man, y'all have really taught me some stuff. I'm really trying to read first before I put on the screen. Sometimes I put on the screen, I'll read it, it's like, oh, let me take off. Yeah. But I'm literally Ron Burgundy. Literally. So here, and y'all have seen it too. Like, I can't believe you said that. It's like, I'm just reading the chat. I don't know. So I'm getting better. Let's see here. Username says, you know, he reads everything on the teleprompter. Yep. And I didn't even see that one before you said it. Yeah, I literally do that. Yeah. So I saw it, skipping it. See here. See here. Thoughts on the lack of movement either way on Doge. Doge is moving. Not the way I wanted to though, but we can look at Doge. Right now, people are just accumulating. That's all it is. There's not a lot of, huge buying pressure right now, which to me is ridiculous because this coin can easily, even though it has a large market cap, in my opinion, 3 to 5x. And unlike Username, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes. But and we'll look at Doge, but I think it can easily do the 3 to 5x. I'm even thinking of 7x. I know what you're thinking, Joe. That puts the market cap at 17 million quadrillion dollars. I know. But when the new people come in and they start, on their crypto.com app or their, Uphold app or their, whatever app, Robinhood, and they see Doge, they're like, Doge, because they're seeing it all over the news. They're seeing it every time Elon speaks. They're hearing it. They're seeing it. They're seeing the letters on the newscast, Department of Government Efficiency. Subconsciously, they're going to want to buy it, and they're going to buy it. So that's why I say 3 to 5x easy. 7x possible. Could I be completely wrong? Yep. We'll see. We shall see, but we'll look at Doge. See here. Not gonna do a username. Not gonna do it. Doge will be fine. The longer you hold, the more it. And so at this point in the game, I mean, we're literally loading up on the spaceship right now. Literally, we're buckling in, making sure we got our snack, because it's gonna be a nice ride. And I'm gonna say in about 2 weeks, hopefully, I mean, maybe even sooner or later, who knows? But in about 2 weeks, everything's gonna go crazy. And I would recommend loading up now. If you haven't already, load up now, or at least, let's say you have $100, 500, 1,000, 10,000, whatever you have. Did I literally just roll my eyes? Do half of it. Do half of it soon, whether it's today, tomorrow, this week. Do half of it, regardless of price. Regardless, you're not trading it. You're gonna hold it. You're gonna invest it. You're going to not sell it for at least 6 to 8 months, at least. Just buy some. Not financial advice. Then, let's say next month or in 2 weeks, whatever you want to do. Again, not financial advice. You get that second half and you put into the coin that you got, whether it's Doge or any other coin, and that's dollar cost averaging. Doesn't matter the price, because right now we're at the point to where it's literally up only. Any call outs that anybody does right now in 1 month will be saying, look guys, I told you about this coin. We talked about this coin in April of 2012, and look, it 100x. What? Here's the tip. Here's the trick. Here's the secret. You give it enough time, it will hit your targets. I think it's so funny. People do these charts and they'll put their target like crazy high, 400%. And then, they go back to the chart and like, hey, it hit the target. Yeah, it's been 1.5 years. It's going to hit your target. Give it enough time, it will hit your target. All right, moving on. Let's see here, looking at this. Okay. Question. What's your thoughts on why the alt tokens seem to be underperforming? Well, that's a great question. If you look at, I actually made a video. I made a video for my VIP members and also for my YouTube subscribers. Members, I don't know what they're called, but supporters, I don't know. But I made a video on that, talking about Bitcoin dominance and also the altcoins. But to summarize that video, I have it right here. We're gonna get to that in just a second. So to summarize it, this is Bitcoin dominance on the weekly time frame. And this was the high in 2021 of Bitcoin dominance. Then it started coming down. We need Bitcoin dominance to come down. And that's the simple truth when it comes to these alts. These alts are being very, very finicky right now. When Bitcoin goes up, they'll go up, but not as much right now. Not as much as they were about a month or two ago. Bitcoin would go up, man. These coins would just fly. Bitcoin comes down barely 2%, and all these coins start dropping like Bitcoin went down 20%. And they're just very, very finicky right now. But pretty soon, in about 2 more weeks, possible, we're going to see Bitcoin dominance come down, the alts picking up, because when the alt market, or total 3, which excludes Bitcoin and ETH, when that starts going up, it's taking the dominance of Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Now, I would like to see Bitcoin dominance, and hopefully it's doing it. I would like to see in the next, I want to say maybe 2 weeks, I would like to see Bitcoin dominance from 57.72 go, I know, I'm reaching for the stars, to 65. And it would wreck the alts, yes, but we can get them at a much lower price. Much lower. I don't think it's going to go that high, though. I think it'll come up to here, to around 60.44 before coming down, and then alts having their fun. That's what I'm looking at. So by another 2 weeks, 2 more candles. one candle and then another candle and then boop, come down. Money time. But great question. We just need to wait. We need to wait about 2 more weeks to maybe a month, and you'll see Bitcoin dominance coming down, and you'll see all the alts. Even what's that one coin that, in my opinion, is garbage? I'm trying to think. If I have any of my community in here, they'll let me know. What's that? It's not XRP, because I know that you can say not XRP. It's a coin. Oh man, I can't think of it. Anyway, so that's to answer that question. All right, so let's look at VET. VET right now, I would actually have this right here. No, not XRP, not XRP. It was a coin. It's a social coin where it's from India, and you get random people going onto live streams asking about that coin, and everybody who does TA on it says, "Ooh, no, nah." I would pass on this one. I forgot what the coin's called. I don't know. If Crypto Candy was here, he would know. Let's see here. Gotta watch Anchorman again. Me too. Me too. I do. I have to watch it again. It's I was actually looking for a GIF or a clip so I could put that up here whenever I'm reading this stuff, because I literally read, it's like a teleprompter, and I literally read like that. And there was one clip where he's talking to, I forget what that girl's name is, but he's all, you have a small brain. It's scientifically proven. It's like, well, your hair's messy or whatever. It's like, oh my gosh. Let's see here. I'm Tracer Joe. That's funny. See here. Link is up 474 from 2022. Yep. It's crazy. And this is one that I wanted to buy and I wanted to accumulate, and I just waited and waited. Next season, all these mistakes that I made in this bear market won't happen again. Just like this bull run, all the mistakes I made last bull run would not happen again. And this is the lessons that we learn. Every bull cycle, every bear cycle, you learn lessons. And that's why the first one, you lose. You lose money. You know, you still win, but you lose money because you held on too long. Your second one, you make good money and you keep it this time. This time you know about the emotions, the greed, the fear, the jealousy, the envy, just all of that stuff. And then you know that in the bear market, that's when you get all your money and you start DCAing. That way, you're doing that for a year. And that way, the year of the halving, well, you're up already 400-500% without even doing anything. No trading, no nothing. Then, of course, the bull run happens. You're up 20-40x. And these are on decent coins. These aren't, high risk coins. And then that's when you make it. First one, you learn your lesson. Second one, you make your money. Third one, it's quitting time. Really, you can do whatever you want. Go vacation all the rest of your life, whatever you want to do. Let's see here. I've accumulated 900,000 vets. What price target do you reckon it will go up to this board? Okay, let's do. Oh, we're looking at vet. Okay. So for vets, right now it's at 5 cents. We need to know the market cap. So that will go into our thought process when we're looking at this. Let's see here. Now it is a big one. So for these, easy 3 to 5x, in my opinion, 3 to 5x. Now it all depends on the social activity. Depends if they're doing any kind of like meetups, conferences. Do they have a huge following? Do they have things planned? Are they doing any new partnerships? They've been around for a while. So all this comes into effect as far as, or is there a new kid on the block that does the same thing as them, but now they are getting partnerships, leaving these guys in the dust. So we can see down here, 2018, nothing, 2019, 2021, skyrocket 25 cents. Nice. Then it came down like expected. Then over here, in the peak of the bull market when everything went higher. This one actually went lower. So a little bit of a red flag, but still everybody's making crazy money. Then coming down, good that it's not red and flatline, which is really good. So they're doing stuff, and the market cap is 4.75 billion. This speaks volumes for the actual coin, because like I could understand this if, and only this, if it was a low market cap coin. I don't know, 15 million, 20 million. We're seeing this type of movement. Okay, that's because it's a low market cap. But this one, it's a very large market. Well, it's not very large, but it's a large market cap. And now we're looking at this. Okay, to me, this looks great. Look at the exchanges. Can they be listed on Binance? Oh, they're already listed on Binance. Can they be listed on KuCoin? Oh, they're already listed on KuCoin. So they're listed on the biggest exchanges already. So the chance of them getting pumps from getting on KuCoin or Binance, it's not there anymore. They're also on Coinbase. Okay. So these are the three areas that I look for pumps. You know, if they don't have these exchanges, if they do get listed on those, well, then that's a nice pump. Let's see here. So 3 to 5, I'm going to say 3 to 5x from here for your token. That's what I'll say for that. Now, if we want, so you already don't want to set up. If you do want to set up, what you could do is, of course, have your alerts right here, set alerts. And let's go and make this a little fancy so everybody can see. So this would be your alerts at 0.06567. Here's your alert. Now, you really don't want this. You want to see the macro. You want to see the bigger picture. You want to know where your targets can be at. We're taking profit. All right. Well, let's check that out. So let's come over here. Let's look at this. Now, what we can do, the easiest thing to do, use your fib tool. Make sure the magnet tool is on. Go from the absolute high to the absolute low. Okay. And then, of course, for your targets, you can do this. Now, let me go into this. Since I pulled it from the top to the bottom, oh, I already have the reverse. Let's see here. Am I doing it the right way? I already know. Why did that happen? So that's my level there, and oh, because I already had this over here. I was like, why did that happen? Okay, let's see here. And you go up. There we go. And I think that's it. I mean, we could do more. Now, you could do as high as you want. It doesn't matter. Like all these levels, like I have a very simple approach to this. Some of you may agree and some of you may not. It really doesn't matter because in my opinion, the longer you hold it, the more it'll go, the higher it'll go until it stops. Nobody knows when it's gonna stop. Super cycle, but it literally go up until it stops. Now, of course, on our levels, just to go to previous all-time high, 3x. So once again, 3 to 5x easy, in my opinion. So Alt J, let's put this in white. So that is your first target. Your second target would be up here. So this would be a 6x. Now, does this mean that it's going to go up here? No. You know, for me, and I went over this on today's live stream. If you haven't checked it out, I strongly recommend it. One, it gives me more people on my channel. Two, it gives hopefully you can like the video and of course, you know, smash a like and of course leave a comment, because that does help support the channel. But here, what we're going to do is when we have the whatever time frame you want, I just put 25 SMA. Whenever the price action crosses the 25 SMA, sell 25%. Make it simple, right? Whenever it crosses the 50 SMA on the daily time frame, you sell 50%. Then whenever it crosses the either 100 or 200, well, for this example, we're going to say 200 SMA, you sell the rest of it. 100%, you're out. So let's say the price action comes up here and we get our first target, and then it does this number, and it almost does this number, but here it crossed the 25 SMA, you sold 25%. Here it crossed the 50 SMA, you sold 50%. Here it crosses the 100 SMA, you're out of it completely. And before you know it, we're in November, and we start seeing this. This right here is by far the easiest way to take profits. I shared that today on my my live stream at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for more of this type of style, or just very simple thought process when it comes to trading, check me out on my channel. We do every day, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, on the weekend, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But this right here, let's just say that this did not happen. None of this happened. We sold 25% because it crossed here. It almost went to our 50, and then it went up again. Now, if you have a thought process of, oh, it's only going up to here and that's it, and once it reaches here, I'm selling and final. Well, you could potentially miss out on the extended bull market. I believe it when I see it. I got fooled last time. This time, I'm using this very simple trading strategy to ensure that I make my money, and I keep it this time. First time, you fool me, okay, I got you. Second time, won't happen again. And now here's the 50 SMA doing this, and this keeps on going. And then now we hit our 50, we sold up here. It's coming down, here's our 100, and it doesn't do it. Continues going. Until it breaks the 100, then I'm out, or the 200 SMA, then I'm out 100%. This is my very simple, easy to follow instructions. Now let's say that I noticed that I've been editing a video today. So let me try that again without doing what's up, folks? I was editing a video today, and I noticed that I am saying, let's say, a lot. Before, I used to say, so, and a lot. And you don't recognize you're saying this until you do the editing. What I do now is I speak slower. I used to be with the ums like crazy. Oh my gosh, I was horrible. And then with all of the editing, then I'm like, So I'm gonna edit. So now I talk slower. And then when I do that, my thoughts can catch up to my brain and my mouth and everything. And of course I can speak much better than what I used to. I noticed that I used to say so, and, just for filler words. And I've reduced it. Granted, they're still kind of bad. I've reduced it. But lately, I'm saying, let's see, or whatever I just mentioned. I'm pretty sure I'll say it again. With that being said, moving forward. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, alerts. Oh yeah, let's say I just stopped saying that. Next, we're going to look at moving averages. You can type in just, moving average, and you can look through here for multiple moving averages, or you can actually type in multiple moving averages. Now, I already have some, I think I have 3 or 4, maybe even more than that. You can actually type in multiple moving averages, whatever you want to do. But I already have one, so I'm not going to waste your time with that. And this is, again, going with this thought process on selling. Anything is better than, yeah. It's one of my pet peeves. And I watch George a lot. Love George. And that dude says so many times. It's like, dude, seriously, if it wasn't for your great content, I would have left a long time ago. And he says, I can tell you he does not he doesn't edit any of his videos. I'm sure he's got a team for that. On the moving averages. Here are my moving averages. I have this one right here. So let's go to, do I have a moving average? No, I don't. So let's go to my indicators. Let's just pick one of my moving averages. Is this a moving average? What did I pick? I noticed that one, it doesn't do it. Let's go to, or it doesn't even matter. So let's do a moving average. So I have a moving average on, and I'm going to click anywhere on the screen. Anywhere on the screen, doesn't even matter. Let's go, oh, I guess it does matter. Let's go to, where is my moving averages? Where are my moving averages? Oh, they're all down here, where the price is at. So I'm going to right click on the moving average. I'm going to say add alert to the moving average. And what I want to do is I want the condition, I want the price. I want the price when crossing, and you can say below or above, or it doesn't matter, but I'm just going to put crossing the value. I want this to be the SMA. And I want it to be, let's just say this first one was my 25 moving average. You can have 21, you can have 19, you can have 9, you can have whatever. I would recommend having something over 20 so that there's more of a cushion. So for this example, we're going to say 25. Just to make it simple, your 25 moving average hits, you sell 25% of your position. And then when the alert goes off, and what I recommend, I actually put this on my show too, sell 25% now. Remember what happened last time. Exclamation points. You get the alert, you see it, sell 25% now. Remember what happened last time? Oh man. I held it. I held it. This time, not going to do it because it's in all caps. Remember what happened last time? So I'm going to cancel this, but you do create. So when the price action does cross your level, well, then you sell. Now, granted, would I do that right now? No. I would set this alert. And what I would also do, and I mentioned this on my stream earlier today, I would say in March 2025, do Alt V to where it does a vertical line. And then here, I would go to the settings, I would go to text, and I would say set alert on moving average to sell. That way, there is no way you're going to forget. Look at that. Now, that is pretty, that stands out there. That stands out there. So let's just look at that. That stands out there. Yeah. And you, once this passes, this time passes, then you can say, oh, I need to set my alert. And you set your alert, and then you go with this. Again, not financial advice. Okay. Moving on. Moving, Gary, that's what it is. Ding, ding, ding. Retro Mike wins. Retro Mike wins. Gary, that is the one. So, Ian, I'm not sure if you were thinking of that one, if that was the question, or if you want me to look up that one. If you want me to look up that one, let me know. But Gary, that's the one. Oh my gosh. Every time anybody looks up Gary, the first thing is just like, ooh, no. No, I wouldn't do this one. And I would tell them in the chat, dude, it's me. You were requested on my channel all these times. I made a special video just for you. I did a deep dive on it. See, I can only vacation when my investment counselor, Tracer Joe, tells me I can spend my... Oh my gosh. What's going on, Crypto Pollo? What's going on, my friend? What is going on? All right, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, so the next one, we're going to kind of run through it because we're already towards the end of the show. PEAQ USDT. This is going to be MEXC. And I like this one. Username, You're all right, man. I made some good money on this one, and I'm still in it. I think I'm in it from up here somewhere. I don't even know. No, I think I entered over here. I already made money on this one, and then I saw it retracing, and then I think I maybe have entered here. It came down, went up, came down. Right now it's down, but I do think that it's going to do really nice. Hopefully it doesn't cross this level right here. Why do I have this on here? I don't know, but anyway, I had it on there. But hopefully it doesn't cross this level, and if it does, then I just add more to it. I like it. Right now, I would not enter though. If you're looking at this coin to enter, I wouldn't enter. It doesn't look strong at all. It looks extremely weak. So we have this coming down, broke this level, coming down some more, possibly going to come down to this level. So there I go with my souls again. What I think, it's going to come down to here, then do this. Now we're off to the races. Now we are off to the races, and I believe we will make some nice money. So that is that one. We just got to wait. And what I would do, I would set an alert. I'd set an alert right here. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's set the alert. Let's make sure to make this nice and fancy. Fancy. Oh, I got a sneeze. I feel that sneeze sneaking up on me. Calm down, sneeze. So set your alert at 0.5438. Nope. It's like 0 coming up. 0.5483. Set the alert, and then once the alert goes off, we will look for an entry. But until then, not looking strong. And that's okay. I really do hope that it comes down lower, because I'm in a very, very low amount of money or margin position on this coin. And when it does bounce, I'm going to put a little bit more money. That way, as it goes up, bingo bango. Bingo bango. No, I was just guessing on the coin. Okay, good. Thank you. See, just long Lido for a scalp. Let's look at that one really quick. LDO, and then we will get to the other ones. Let's see here, Lido. Ooh, nice catch. Nice catch. So of course, here was the area that it broke down from. Let's go and just draw this out really quick. This was the area it broke down from. And then right here is an area. Do I have any other areas? Because it looks like it's possibly. So we have this area of support, this area of kind of resistance, and it looks like right now it's maybe bouncing off of here. Let's go 15-minute time frame. A nice catch on this where it came down. Now it could easily come down, easily. It just depends. Just depends on the market. Did we catch the bottom? If we did, we're genius, because this is a beautiful setup. If it comes down and breaks this level, well then, we just caught a falling knife. But we don't know until after the fact. But I do like this one. Nice dump. So this is all low volume or low volume node. All that means, it's just fancy terms for not having this ups and downs. My terminology is very simple, and this is referred to as a low volume node. There's not a lot of ups and downs. So this means that if the price comes up to here, hopefully it has no problem breaking this area, because we have a level of resistance here and then somewhere down here. But as far as the immediate, they would just dumped. I like it. Nice work. So the last one is Doge. And see here, the order block was begging to get longed. The order block. Let's see here. This order block on what time frame? 1 hour? 5 minute? Oh, this one right here? Were you trading on the 5 minute? This is nice. Yeah, went, tapped it, and then psh. For me personally, I mean, that's a great entry, man. It's higher risk. Higher risk gives you higher rewards. For me, I would, if I did enter that, I probably wouldn't have, but I would enter here for sure. Now, granted, you made way more than I would have made. by a lot. See here, look left at the order block where it bounced. Beautiful market structure. 15 minute time frame. I don't see an order block. Now, granted, my teaching on order blocks are maybe different from yours, but my teaching on order block is when you have a sell to a buy, and this candle is a red, or it can be green, but usually it's red. And then you have your buy, and this consists of your order. This is your order block because you had to buy to the sell. But I'm not sure if you're using an indicator, but this, it's inside it. So like this for me when it counts. I mean, everybody has different rules. Yeah, you're probably using one of the indicators. I'm not sure. So you look at the 4 hour range. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Four hour. I don't see what you're seeing. I don't see nothing on 4 hour. I mean, I see my levels. I mean, there was a fair value gap, but it got taken away. I don't know. But congrats, though. Just looking at this, and that's the beautiful part about trading. There's not one way, one person's not right and the other one's wrong. It's either the teaching or what's been working for them or different indicators. For me, my simple trading came down, came up, came down, retested this, broke this level of resistance, and then I entered the trade. And then for the others, they're saying order block. Could be an order block. I don't have that indicator, or however they're doing it. See, look at the 4 hour range, fool. Like, what are you doing? The 4 hour. What are you doing, Joe? Calm down, Crypto Pollo. We're buddies. Sorry, 24 minute order block. Oh, you do those weird time frames. I'm not gonna have that here. 24 minute. Okay. Let's see what we got. I don't see what you're seeing. There's no buy to sell. There's no sell to buy. Here's a sell, but to buy, but this one, it goes inside this, so. But regardless, I'm very happy for your trade. I do think it'll do well. Hopefully we find the support right here. If it does come down, well, then more than likely it'll come down to here, and then you're right at break even if you entered here, and then potentially go up. But this was on my 5 minute time frame, my sell to buy, and then get tapped. I like it. Let's see here. I'm sorry, I didn't see my caps. Oh, I didn't even know you had caps. I know I do that. Like whenever it's like someone's trying to tell me something, like, Joe, what are you doing, man? Like, what's going on? It's like, calm down. That's it to me. All right. So the last one is Doge. And we're right on time too. You guys are great. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you all are here. Put a 1 in the chat if you all are here. I want to know who's here. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really, really do. See here, going here. Okay, yeah, it's looking good. See here, Crypto Pollo says, all the way to the left of the range. Zoom out. All the way to the left. Was that order block already taken? If the order block's already taken, for me, I dismiss it. Pollo always be screaming at us. You guys are nuts. So Doge, it's been doing stuff. Not what we want, but it's been doing stuff. You can see that here's where we entered. This is on YouTube. Here's where we entered. We got our first target, and then I think we got stopped out. Or stop loss is here. I don't know. We moved up our stop loss, so we did get stopped out. And I hopefully profit, maybe 5% loss, I don't know. But after our first target hit, but it's just really doing nothing. So let's go ahead and do this. Remove 25 drawings. It is in sideways action. I don't think it'll come down to here. I mean, it could, man, could it come down to here? Look at this. Beautiful. Let me take out my moving averages. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Just fair value gap screaming to get taken. Screaming. Do I think it'll go down there? Probably not. Right here is the lowest I think it'll go, 0.36232. For me personally, I would love to see if we get lucky enough to get into this buy zone. If we get into this buy zone, which really consists, let's go and make sure magnitude is on. Where are my levels? Right there. Between 0.38712 and 0.36232, this is our buy zone. I would love to see the price come back in here so we can enter. Now, to have a safer entry for this one, we would really need to break above this level. Now, what is the price range tool say between the levels? It just depends if, oh yeah, that's great. 8%. We're willing to wait 8% to be safe. So we're going to set our alerts. Joe, you said 8% and you put it higher. So we're going to set an alert right up here. And we'll actually set one too, because I do want to re-enter this one. We're also going to set an alert in here. In case it reaches in our buy zone, I want to be alerted. So this one, same thing. So for this one, I would just wait. And right now, it's just going sideways. People are just accumulating right now, not going crazy nuts. But once it breaks this, pretty sure we're going to have a parabolic possible move. And then, you know, it'll break this level, continue up. There's going to be a lot of news about the Department of Government Efficiency. Hence, people will be, I don't want to say brainwashed, but they will be influenced whenever they're going to do trades, because they'll say, oh, Doge, yeah, I've seen that around somewhere. Yeah, all over the news. So that's my thought process on that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Add Retro Mike. I don't screen. See here. A bear flag. I don't do patterns. I mean, I see them, but for me, this doesn't. I can force it to be a bear flag, or it's actually a pennant. I could force it to be a bear pennant. It doesn't really matter. It's the same thing. It's bearish. I can force it. But actually, that looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. The reason I was saying I could force it is because there's a huge gap right here. I would really like to have seen it do something like this. And then this part right here doesn't really matter, but at least I get these points and this point, and then this could be like whatever, like it doesn't really matter. But I'm kind of forcing it because my next touch is way over here. I would really like to have it here, 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 versus my next touch is way over here. I mean, but it does look nice though. For me, let's see. I mean, if it does come down here, even though it could be considered a bearish pattern, I would think, due to the current market, that we could have a bear pennant with bearish divergence, with a break of support, with the death cross on the moving averages, everything's super bearish. But if the market's bullish, doesn't matter. They go up. All right, guys. Well, that is it for me. See, Joe, I hate bear patterns too, but it's kind of there. I mean, it kind of is. It's just missing my leg right here. The leg is way over here. That's the reason why I said I'm kind of forcing it. It would be better if it was here instead of way over here. But that's all I got, guys. I do thank you very much. You guys have been great. I appreciate everybody who pushed a 1 in the chat to let me know you're here. You guys are the best. Kyle, appreciate you, my friend. We have Crypto Poil. Thank you so much for all of the insights. We have All Set. Appreciate you. Crypto Coin Mindset. Absolutely love this dude. This guy is truly a giver's gain mentality. I go live with him on Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He has a lot of community, you know, Crypto Poyo. Everybody's been great dude. He's a great dude. That's all I'm going to say about that. He's a great dude. We have Ian. Thank you so much, Ian, for being here. You are the best. We got JB. Thank you very much. Let's see here. We have, oh, nope, just going for the important people. We have Harp. Harp, thank you. Like, I really do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's see here. We have Nahith, I'm guessing. Thank you very much. You are the best. You're the best. We have a double speak telecast. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you. We do this every single day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the TA portion, the Trade Academy portion of Piper Academy Network. And there's going to be a lot of announcements, guys. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of announcements in reference to, well, I'm pretty sure they'll talk about it on the next show. French Toaster, appreciate you for being here. We have so many people here. Retro Mike, I appreciate you greatly, man. You have no idea. Retro Mike is really smart. I'm very happy to know all of you. Even person I can't pronounce the name. I am very happy to know each and every one of you. You guys are great. You guys are amazing. And until tomorrow or later on today, you know, we're going on later on today. You know, we have all the times up top. I do thank you guys so much. We'll see you later on. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we break down trading in the most simplistic form so that everybody can understand and everybody can make money. Don't let anything stop you from learning. I do thank you so much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. We'll see you later. Take care. You guys are great. You guys are great.
Charts light up as we unfold. Shorts the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis, trade intuition.
And even username. Even username. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Take care.